What is up, DG Army? Nethervoid, also known as John, back with some more DungeCraft for you. And as you can see, I'm working on the PvP arena. I wanted to do an auto tree / mushroom farm, but I'm going to save that. I really want to get this arena up and running. So, as you can see, I've kind of cordoned off this one quadrant here, and I'm going to do that. What I'm going to do is build this whole quadrant with traps and stuff, at least for the initial build of the arena. Then I'll just duplicate it in all these other quadrants. So, the next thing I'm going to do, and I've marked off the lava trap here, is the arrow dispenser, and I'm going to put it like right here, the arrow dispenser trap, and that's going to be wired up into the stands like right over here so that those guys can actually set that trap off. So I think I'm going to have it, no, I'm going to have frames for that too. All it has to do is go up and down just like this other trap over here, so I'll only need 2 frames. And so I'm going to clean my inventory up and get a little setup to do this whole thing, and I'll meet you back at my house. Okay guys, so I've decided I'm going to make 5 dispensers on this one, and I was just in my single player world testing this out here. So I'm going to make dispensers, and since you guys have never seen me make those, and I've actually never made them, let's see what they're... Okay, so a bow, redstone, and that seems pretty easy. Actually, I should have a couple extra bows. So let's get those out. Those are ones I was kind of saving for enchanting, but they'll do for now. Thought I had a couple more. There's one. So for this trap I need 5 of those. And I know a bow is string and some... Wow, I'm getting low on this. I'm going to have to go farm up some spiders or something. In fact, that's going to be almost all my string. Alright, so I think I know where a spider spawner is. Oh no, flax can do it. So let's make these first. Let's do this. Alright. Let's get some more sticks. And I think it goes like this, even though this is not... Nope, it's the other way. I always screw this up. It's like that. Okay. So I need 2 more of those, right? Alright, I've got those. Now I need redstone and cobble. Cobble in here. I'm going to need a lot more cobble than that, so let me go grab some more of that. So I've been ordering more parts for my machine, and I think I finally got everything worked out. I just got to run another router, this time D-Link. I think D-Link's going to do it for me. I have D-Link wireless NIC cards in there, and it's been working for me so far. So I need 5 of these, right? 5, there we go. Now this trap is not going to be as impressive as the lava trap. It's not going to use frames and all that stuff. It's just going to basically be pressure pads and arrows, and that's pretty much it. Part of that is because I don't want everything to have frames. It gets kind of old if all the traps are exactly the same. I mean, that's the main reason I'm not, but yeah, so the way this is gonna work, and I need more wood. Did I get more wood? I got more, but not... Oh wow, I didn't even know I had that much in there. Actually, I don't need that much. Let's put that back. So it's basically gonna be a set of pressure plates, wooden pressure plates in front that are gonna set this thing off. So I'm gonna need, I want to say like 15 of these. It's gonna be 3 deep, but is it gonna be on both sides? I wanted to make it on both sides, so maybe I'm gonna need 10 dispensers. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make some more bows. Let's just get this back in there. I don't know if I have enough to make 5 more bows. That's what, 15 string? I only have 13. Let's go hunt some spiders. Hold on, we need some... Oh, no. Well, it's daytime. It's the only time I don't want it to be daytime. So I might just have to set half this up this time and then go hunt spiders later. Let's do that. I'm also going to want... Let's see, I only need 15 of these, right? 15 pressure plates. I'm going to need red alloy wire. Let's see if I have some in my projects. Let's put all this stuff in my project chest here. Let's see. I'm going to also need... I probably don't need that. Well, you never know when you need that. That's the problem. Frames can probably go away. I don't need that for this build. And there goes a motorcycle. That's awesome. I always love it when I'm recording and crap like that happens. Don't need that much of this stuff. Do I have any room over here? Oops. Nope, it's full. Okay. Let's just put that here. Huh. Probably should re-put that into the sorter there. I still haven't worked out that mining turtle thing. I haven't even had time to work on it, so I'll have to do that in a little bit. After I get some more of this stuff done. Okay, wait, where was I working? I was working on, red alloy wire. I don't have any in there. Okay. Cool, I have a lot in here. Shouldn't need that much because it's pretty much going to work off that pressure plate. So I've got that. I also need some wool jacketed wire, because what I'm going to do is run the red alloy a little ways and then put wool jacketed up to the actual part where the dispensers are going to be. I also want some tubing, some redstone tubing. Do I have any tubes? I should have a ton. Yes, I do. Let's leave like one in there. Let's make some redstone tubing. And I should only need 5 of those. Although I'm going to need more. Let's see. 5 at least. Because I'm going to refill these automatically. But I'm going to need one that goes up and hits them all. Let's see. Let's do like 10. 10 should do it. Maybe I'll just take more with me just in case, which means I probably didn't need to. Man, this thing's getting filled up. I really don't need this much netherrack. Let's leave 1 stack in there. This thing gets full and button. Yeah, let's leave a button in there. I use that for testing. Okay, so we've got dispensers, pressure plates, red alloy wire, the jacketed wire, tubing. I'm gonna need some chests and stuff to reload this thing, but I'll just leave them in there. And I'm gonna have to. I still haven't found a plugin that will refill stuff with chests for me. Let's put that in there just in case I need it. I already have. Well, let's see. Let's make sure I bring my wood. It would really suck if I didn't. Okay, that's good. So, and this is gonna be half of it. I'm gonna make the other half when I get some more string. Never thought I'd have to farm that up. Might add some no, I don't want to do that. I might just have a flax farm outside of town. That might be better. So I think that's good with that. I don't even need a timer. When they hit it, that redstone can suck up some more arrows. Hold on. Let me think about how I want to do that. Okay, I think I'm going to use the same setup I use for my seed machine. I used a filter, which I think I already have. Let's go get a filter. Pretty sure I already have one of those. Yeah, I've got a ton of those. The filter is going to pull out of the chest that's going to have all the arrows in it. And then I'm going to also need one of those, what are they called? There's like some kind of item. Regulator? Regulator? Yep, going to need a regulator. So, you've already seen me make one of these. Let me make one of these regulators and I'll be right back. Okay, now I've got my filter and regulator, and now it's time to dump all this junk back in here that I don't need anymore. I probably need to make some more red doped wafers though. I hate waiting for those. Let's put a pressure plate in there. I probably don't need that. So that is looking good. Good. Okay, I know I have more wafers. Let's do like that's a lot. I don't want that many. Let's do 5 more red doped wafers here. And let's cook that up right here. I hate running out of that stuff when I need it. Wait a minute. Oh well, let's just do it up here. I don't really care. Oh, gonna need fuel. Where did I put that? In here? And yes, let's just put that whole thing in there. I don't even know why it's out here. Not really. Whoa, that's not where I want you. Right there. Okay. So that's getting cooked up, and I think that's all I'm gonna need. Let's check it again, because that's gonna pull it out of the chest. That's gonna regulate the pulling out of the chest. I got all these tubes and stuff. Let's see. Let's see if I have any chests. Oops, yeah, it would be in there. Yes, I do. I only need 1. So again, this is going to be one side of that trap, and I've got a lot of work to do off camera, it looks like, because I'm only doing a quarter of it, and I'm only doing half of this one, so I'm going to have to do a lot of farming and stuff. Anyway, I think we're good. Let's get out there, and if I need anything else, I'll just come back in. I'll see you out there in a little bit. Alright, we're out here, and let's see. Let me put down a couple torches, because we're going to need this light so you guys can see. Probably should make some more of those. I'm pretty much out, so... Oops. Get a good amount of those guys. Alright, let's plop a couple more down over here, just so you guys can see. Alright, so this thing, they're probably going to get some soul sand in here, and I was actually going to get some of that, so let me go get some of it. The soul sand is basically going to be where the traps are not. I'm not going to put a lot of it, just enough to slow you down, or you can jump. But again, jumping is going to make you hungry. And if you're hungry, oh, I probably put it in here. You're going to have a much harder time regenerating. So you will start out with a little bit of food, and I want to eventually have some chests that refill that'll give you a couple pieces of food, so that you can regenerate that while you, while you're sitting. If you go after that chest, anyway. I can't even think while I'm doing this here. So let me actually put some of that in. I think it's going to be about right here, like that probably. Might as well get some of this ready too, because I did that a little bit like that. Okay, so this is all. Whoa! This thing digs too fast, bro. This is all going to be soul sand right next to the trap. Right next to that lava trap, anyway. So let's get that in there. Now I would go all the way, but I think there's going to be a bigger lava trap right there. So this is, wow, yeah, that's pretty slow. Someone was saying today that they'd probably rather go through the traps than go through the soul sand, which is kind of understandable. Now maybe what I should do is, I was thinking about having it where you could jump over the different soul sand pieces. So let's try that. Let's do this. For now anyway, we'll put this here. If you're sprinting, you kind of could jump over that. But I don't think you're going to want to do too much jumping around. So we'll have little traps like that, and that means this would probably be regular netherrack, and then maybe another 3 section here of soul sand. And so you're going to want to catch these guys on the soul sand. See how much it slows you down? It's pretty bad. Now what you can do, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but is do that. See how you can miss the soul sand? But I just jumped a whole bunch, and now I'm going to get hungry doing that. So, I mean, if you're going to get away and you're going to win, that's awesome. But, you know, not so much if you're going to die. So I was thinking about putting them about right here, and then the pressure plate's kind of like right over here. So let's get that going. It's going to be netherrack. Let's see. Netherrack. Actually, it should be covers, shouldn't it? So let me dig down 5. And don't worry, over here are going to be traps too. There's going to be a couple of traps that spectators can shoot, and they will actually be in the wall, arrow traps in the wall. So, and this one will shoot both directions, so it's going to cover a good area. Maybe I should make it more over this side. Huh. Yeah, let's make it start, let's see. Let's make it start right there. You can probably have a nastier trap over there. So, okay. That means the tubes are going to go right here. What kind of FPS am I getting? 39? That's not very good. So it's going to go straight down this way, because it's going to fill from the bottom. Let's see. So that means, let's see. Let me get a spot to get out of here. Alright, so if I'm going to have them there, I should have done this first. Let's set them up before I dig underneath them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let me put my project chest down here. And this is taking a while. Sorry, I'm a little tired because of my vacation and stuff, so this stuff's kind of taking a while. And I'm actually recording this the night before I'm posting it, which is really unusual for the way I do this. I usually record these over the weekend, but I just didn't have any time over the weekend because I was gone for my 8-year anniversary, actually, from being married. So anyway, okay, so... Alright, cool. Actually, yeah, there we go, because that was dug out. So now they're up. I can probably put... Now let me put the... what they're going to do is... And let me get rid of that real quick. I don't usually go into cheat mode. Again, it's just to do this kind of stuff. Oops. And when other people are on the server, I usually don't do that. And nobody's on the server. Am I still in cheat mode? I am. That's weird. Okay, there we go. So we're going to need these redstone tubes. I'm pretty sure we're going to need them for the whole way, because I'm going to need it to hit that regulator. Or wait, how's that? No, the regulator's not going to need that. So these will be regular tubes. So it's a good thing I brought those out. The redstone tube goes on that regulator. So this is going to be more like this. Let's see. Something like that. And this is going to be a really easy system. I don't want it to be really complicated. Some of the traps have to be easy just because It makes managing this whole thing a lot easier. So, let's see, where are we going to put this anyway? Let's put it one more down. Then we'll put the regulator right here. Again, I got to get it out of my thing. Let's get all this stuff out. And now I'm going to need the chest, the filter, the regulator, and might as well put this down. We got the redstone tube. We're going to need arrows, and I don't know if I have a lot of those. Let me go get some at base. I'll be right back. Alright, so I did spawn some arrows in, and that's just because these are going to be created by the server, so there's really no reason for me to use my own arrows on this one. Unlike the other parts that I did not spawn, all these dispensers and stuff, that's all legit because the server is not creating these. I am. But the server is going to create items in that chest. I think I know a plugin that will do it. And then feed these things so we don't have to keep reloading them. Normally, you'd probably do that with EE or something. But EE is disabled, which means not only... it's actually disabled in the config file, which means not only can nobody have those items, I also cannot even hold them myself. And I don't have my screwdriver out. So there's no way to use EE even for the server. Even to help the server out. And I'm going to recharge this thing. Might as well show you guys that. Recharge that battery, or that screwdriver. Nice. Okay. So this thing is going to need to go like so. This is the side that's going to send out the redstone signal to the filter, and it feeds this direction. So we're going to need a redstone tube here, and then we're going to need a filter there. So I guess the chest can just go here. This might, we might have to reconfigure this later when we have more systems in here. But I think for now this will do it. Turn this guy, let's see. This is the same setup I used for my seed refiller, so it's not even a big deal. I think I'm going to do this like 5 at a time. So I'm going to need that. And I'm going to put like 5 in here. Well, it won't really matter. It doesn't matter what it has in there. What matters is here. So it's going to say when 5 arrows is needed over here, when it's less than 5, actually we'll make it less than a stack. So let me get some more arrows here. And come on, John. That's how often I do this. So we're going to put when it's less than a stack. Well, there. When one of them has less than 5, it's going to send out 5. But only when this guy has 5 in it. And it doesn't really matter what color it is. When it doesn't have it, it'll keep a redstone signal on there. So, let's see. How did this thing get started? I think I gave a signal to this guy. You'd think this guy would be going off right now, actually. Maybe it takes a redstone signal to start this. And then once it goes through, it clicks back. I bet you that's it. Wonder if I should have something that I trigger that starts that. Like a little timer or something. Actually, let's just put a timer down here. Let me go get a timer real fast. Hold on. Okay, I remember how I was going to do it. And I don't need a timer. And the reason why I was going to have redstone tubes here, I did remember that as well, is because the pressure plates are going to kick off these dispensers, and they're also going to kick off the refilling of these things. Pretty simple. So let's see. I'm going to probably need one here and there as well. I don't want to put one on the end because I don't know. I think it'll back up the regulator. So I'm going to need, what are these? 9? I probably will need all these actually. So I'm going to need that. Oops. Like this. And then it'll connect to all these, and it'll fire, give them a redstone signal, and have them fire at whoever hit those pressure plates. So that means, okay, so pressure plates are going to be a little bit of ways away from these things. Probably starting here. I'm going to have a bank of 3. Is that about right? Yeah, that's probably about right. So it's going to be, oops, it's not going to be there. It's going to be about like this. So I'm going to need to connect all that with red ally wire, aren't I? Which means I'm going to have to clear all this stuff out. You know, it probably would be easier to do it with the the wool jacketed, but I already have a ton of the red alloy, so I'm just going to use that. So I'm going to there we go. So I'm going to connect it right there, and it'll connect really easily. So let's just do that. Actually, let's do this. That way I can get out of here. Let's connect all this before I do anything else. And let me do this to know exactly where these things stop. So let's put this back. And I was going to use, well, I guess I still can use the wood, because it shouldn't burn in here. So what I'm going to do here, oh, I got to get that stuff out of here. Oh, that doesn't help. Let's go one more. I got to go get my red alloy wire. Do I have my pressure plates? Pressure plates? Nope, they're right there. Gonna need this, and gonna need this. Okay, here we go. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna do this all along here. Any pressure plate getting hit will trigger this red alloy wire. And I shouldn't have to shift click, actually. Come on. Now that I'm under here, though, it's not gonna want to let me stay under here because there's not enough room. Okay, so that's perfect. And now I just need to do this, and see, it's kind of glitching out now. There. That should be perfect. So let me put those pressure plates down. This is going to be pretty easy, and this is going to be one video, which is nice. A lot of the other builds have been multiple videos. So let's see how this works. So you can still jump over that if you're sprinting, but it's still going to be pretty hard to do. So now let's see what happens. That should trigger. Oh, it won't. I got to do one more thing. I got to make it trigger the filter here. Let's see how I'm going to do that. Let's take it off the side over here. Let's just do this, actually. Let's run it right down here. So let's run it right there. And remember, down here nobody's going to be able to see it, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like. And I do kind of want to make it look a little bit straight. So that's going to set off that filter to pull more out. And I'm going to do it, actually, I'm going to pull more than 5. Actually, yeah, I have to set up in the filter. Let's have the filter pull 16 at a time. So that way it should fill up if somebody runs over it like 1,000 times real fast, you know. It should fill it up real nice. So what I'm going to need here is I'm going to use covers. And I think I still have some in here, don't I? I don't. But I have this. I don't want to make more covers. Hold on, let me go get some. Got my covers. Time to put them into action. Alright, there we go. There we go. Let's get this done. Let's get her done. What? Oh, I just got shot by him. Well, we know they work. Oh, there goes the arrows, too. It's feeding. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm going to have the same problem here. Why are they going back and forth? Oh yeah, see, I'm gonna have the same problem I had with the seed thing. It's gonna keep going until these things are full. Yep, so I need to put a ton more of those in. Let's just create a bunch more. Yeah, that's actually not, well, it will work once it's generating them automatically. Let's just do this. Arrows, right? Okay, there we go. Let's fill this baby up. Actually, I should have enough because those only carry 9 stacks. So it's going to look something like this. And nobody will be able to get in here and take this stuff, so I'm not really... Whoop. Yeah, that's not what you want, Nether. Don't be cheating now. You're on camera here. Wait till turn the camera off, bro. Alright, cool. So there we go. Make sure you take it off cheat. Alright. Now that we've got that all set up, let's fill this in right here. And I'll have to backfill that later. Let's just do this. Let's just mess with this part. Alright, this is good. And maybe I should backfill that while I'm here. Let's backfill this, if I could reach it. Alright, cool. Another rack here. Alright, cool. So, let's say you're booking by, and boom! In your face! Oh my god. That is going to shoot out tons of arrows. Now I want to see it fill up. Should be filling up like a mad dog right now. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do whole stacks. There, when it's less than that, it's doing an... Oh, okay, here we go. Just do whole stacks, dude. There you go. Wait, you don't have a whole stack? Let's do this. Let's go, Oh, there we go. When it... Yeah, because, Oh... No, it should still work. Let's do it. Let's set it off again and see what happens. Ow! Huh, it didn't do anything. Maybe because there was some in the little inventory there. There we go. That didn't do anything either. That's weird. Oh. Will that work? I'm not exactly sure how these things work. It's supposed to be if it has less than... Ow! I'm sure I'm getting shot for no reason. Oh man, my boots are almost dead. Damn it. I kind of thought it was send in stacks of 64. When this thing has stacks of 64, it could be because it has stacks of 16. Yeah, let's just change it. It was working the other way. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Stacks of 16. Now that should keep going until there's no more room in here. Because see how every time an item passes through, as long as there's space in here, it sends a signal and tells the filter, okay, I need more. Okay, I need more. Okay, I need more. I'm not full. I'm not full. So that's how that works. And since I had it at 64 here, and it had a stack that was under 64, it wouldn't do it. See, so I set it to 16. It pulls a stack of 16, and it only will pull another one if there are more stacks of 16 in here. Now, I guess I could pull this out and it won't matter. Now, see, now it won't pull anything, so that won't work. There we go. Okay, that one's full. Now it's just going to fill these other ones up. It's going to keep doing this. And I'm just going to keep loading this thing, because it's probably almost empty by now. Let's see. And cheat mode. Make sure you push the right button, noob. Alright, here we go. It would be way too hard for us to, I mean, we could probably put a farm in here to create these. Some kind of automated machine. But what would be the point? No one can see it. It doesn't seem like there's a point to that. So, this is good enough. Alright, so that's pretty much how it works. Now, let me cover this thing in. I'm not going to have to... You know what? Let's do this. Someday I might have to get over here and mess with these, right? I need to have an access point. So there's my access point. So I can do this. And I'll dig an access point over to my stuff over here. I have one for this. There's like a big tunnel now that comes along here. So I'm going to do the same with this so I can access all these traps and stuff. But for now, I'm just going to do this. Yeah, there we go. That's good. That way I can see it and stuff. So that's pretty much it. I don't think you can... Yep. Oh, no. You're not going to be able to... But see, one cool thing is, all you're going to get's a bow and like a couple of arrows. But if you run by one of these, there's tons of arrows that shoot out. You should be able to get tons of them. And you can go like that and get somebody shot. Or what you can do, what I was doing on test, is do this. Somebody's chasing you, right? You come up here, you're sprinting, jump. Well, you get hit, but so does he. It shoots another volley. And those might be shooting too high. But it did hit me, and it shoots all the way in a trap. I think that's good. I'm going to leave him. So, pretty cool. Or you can just run right by here and not even get hit. Should probably change that, but I think it's good. I don't want the traps to be something you'll always hit. I want them to be something that you might hit. Like on accident. Like there's a chance to get out of this one too. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up. I have that thread in the video description. I'm using to answer questions and stuff. And also people that are supporting me in there are going to get first dibs at doing PvP. I've been looking at some different ways to do this whole PvP thing, and I think I found a good way to do it. So that's going to be coming up in 2 to 3 weeks. I want to have this thing ready to go. I'm not going to have all the traps in, but I will have a lot of them to start off with. And so it's still going to be interesting. It's going to be pretty big. I've seen some other PvP arenas, and they're not near as this large. But I think this one will work because I want to have, you know, battles where we can have up to 12 guys or something. So you kind of need a big arena to do that. Anyway, let me know what you think about this trap. Nethervoid, also known as John, signing off, and I'll see you next week. Probably put another trap in or do another auto farm or something like that. Maybe an auto chicken farm, since I'm gonna need, well, I guess I don't need arrows. I'm gonna need strings, so it might be setting up a flax. I'm not really sure. See you guys next time.